Hi, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. And this week I have a really fun series. It's actually going to go over 2 weeks where I am doing cards under 10 minutes. And this card may be closer to 5 minutes. So I'm on vacation or going on vacation depending on when this one airs. So for the next 2 weeks I wanted to do fast cards, but I wanted to do cards that they may be fast, but they're super cute and they also teach you something. And I wanted to kind of do variations of cards that I've already done. So I'm going to use Mountain Air today, which these are ones that I did in maybe late winter, early spring. This stamp set first appeared in our Occasions catalog, but it is still available in the annual catalog. So this one was my personal favorite. It has a little bit of sponging, a little bit of stamping, a little bit of die cutting. So all of these have die cuts. This one has sponging as well. This one has a little bit of coloring and a little bit of die cuts with pop-ups. So none of these aren't long cards as they stand, but the one I'm going to show you today is even quicker than these. So all of these tutorials are on my channel, so if you want to hop over and see those. This set is fabulous, super, super fabulous. So here's the set, and it is a reversibles stamp set. And I'm gonna pair it with a new stamp set called Ridiculously Awesome. Realize I think I'm on Facebook, so I'm showing you everything upside down, so I'm gonna have to edit my video when I'm done. I don't know why sometimes I revert to Facebook. So I'm going to go with the paper that is Artistry Blooms. And I'm gonna let the paper do the sponging for me, because look how this side doesn't look anything like you might want to. And I've already posted a video that uses this paper to do the coloring work with us, because you know it's summer, we have places we want to go, we have sun we want to sit in, we have family we want to visit, and vacations we want to go on. And this also is a perfect card or a perfect paper to take, like if you want to take your stamp stuff with you on vacation, but you don't want to take a lot of coloring stuff, because this is going to do it for us. And I'm also going to use Misty Moonlight, which is one of our new colors, and then Blackberry Bliss, which people might not think is a summer color, but it's going to blend beautifully, as you can see with this card. So we are going to use Balmy Blue, which I also have pulled out from the card prior that I made with this, and I don't use it very often. So I thought while it's out, I'm going to use it again. So then you want to decide which one of these looks sky and which one looks water. I'm going to go this way for the sky and this way for my water. And it's just kind of how you cut it. And then this stamp set has 2 directions. So I have it mounted with this flat side, which is normally the side that you would mount a stamp set. But to get the reversibles aspect, and you'll see what I mean. I just laid all that stuff that I need. All the stuff I just showed you on top of the stamp cleaner, which I'm gonna need here in a second. So move that off. So you're gonna start with the back, which is the reversible part of our mountains. And this is in Balmy Blue, so our lightest color. And it's gonna dry a little bit lighter than that, because all of these inks, because they're dark, will dry lighter. Oh, I thought maybe that side was cleaner. I need to rinse this out. So then wash this off. And then once you've washed it off, you're going to flip it over, and then it's going to go to what we traditionally call the right side of our stamp. Stick that on there. And then we're going to use our Misty Moonlight, which is an appropriate name for the ink on this card. Ink this up. Oops. Okay, so when you take this one, you want to line it up so it's just a little bit off of your other ones. You don't want it to look like it's right under them, which they're opposite, because of course they're backwards. When they're flipped, they're not a mirror image. Look how pretty that is. It's just stunning. And then you can do the same thing with the trees, but I wanted a simpler card. So I'm just going to do the trees not on their traditional side. I'm not going to do their flip side. And they're in Rich Razzleberry. Somebody's invariably going to ask me why I use my stamp pads like this. And it's because I don't like to spend, especially on quick cards, a ton of time opening and shutting my stamp cases. So I just use them like that. It's just habit. So that's the reason. Look how pretty. And you can see that that's lightening up. It's giving us a little bit of sky and some, the illusion of water down here. And then I'm going to go for Blackberry Bliss. And I pulled out the P.S. I Love You from the Ridiculously Awesome set. I'm just going to put it right down here in the corner. And you can see everything starting to lighten up. Then we've got our Misty Moonlight. I'm going to put our Blackberry Bliss on here. If you saw my paper saving technique video, then you would, you could punch some stuff out of here. Which here, I'll show you that. This is a great punch to do it. But you know, right now I'm trying to save time and not so much paper, but that's a great way to just go ahead and get some of these saved for another card, since this is just going to be mounted back behind here. But those aren't needed for this card. Stick this on here. And then before I stick this on, I'm going to take it in my favorite folder, which is the new textile folder. And it's going to give this a look of like it's a painting. So let's pull this over. And the bang for the buck that you get time-wise for this folder and this paper running through will amaze you. So here we went from paper to making it look like a watercolor. Isn't that pretty? And with all of this, it looks like we took the time to sponge a piece of watercolor paper, but it's all just cheating. We like cheating in the summer. We like cheating all the time, but especially when we've got places to go and vacations to go on. So I'm just gonna stick this on here. Oh, I am gonna have to sit down one day and just practice the angle. I don't have any problem at all using my seal when I am not sitting at camera angle, but the second I angle for you so I can film it, the way I hold it is different. Okay, so here's another little one last tip. So it looks like it's night, right? So I want it to be a starry night. So I have this piece of paper, so I'm gonna do two things at once. I am going to make a piece of sparkly paper, and I'm also going to make a sparkly night. So just take your Stella and just hit it. You can see it coming out. And I'll take a close-up picture and put it on my website so you can see it. But we're also getting it here because I don't want to waste the Stella. And I don't want it to be all on the mountains. I want the stars to be up in the sky. There we go. So you can see it's on here. So I'll save this, and then now I have a little piece of Stella that I can use to just stamp on. But see, now we've got some starry nights. See how pretty that is? Here's my other one. And every piece of paper in this is going to be just a little bit different. You can see the stars, they've dried a little bit more on that one because of the way that the paper's layered. But the same thing, the exact same thing would happen if you sponge. Like every time you sponge, it's not going to be exactly the same. So I hope you like that. Another super fast card that people might think that it took you forever to sit there and watercolor and sponge that. Nobody has to know that it took you less than 5 minutes. And you could take this whole sheet of paper, look at the rest of it. This is the other pieces that I have not used. But you could whip out 6 of these and have a whole little gift. So if you need to make a gift for somebody, just make them 6 cards. And it will take you 15 minutes to get all 6 of them done and give them to them. And they'll be so happy, and so will you. I'll see you back in a couple of days. Bye.